Um, hey guys, it's the thingy here again. I am currently recording this at my grandma's house because I wanted to stay with her for the weekend. And I'm making another one of these serious videos because I messed up completely. And I want enough people to hear it because I believe the entire theme of this January is that somehow, for some reason, we're all starting to realize that we need to let go of certain things and to be more honest about ourselves for what we really want in life. Then again, as online artists, we constantly try to compete to see who could be the most creative person, even if our own creativity tends to break us down as a result of us doing so much. So, right now, I'm taking all suggestions and advice that I can in order to expand upon myself and be more open emotionally, even if it pushes some people away. But if you want me to be frank, I'll just get straight to the point of why I'm making a video. So, the point is that, long story short, I've tried to reason with Whygena on why I don't think not drawing his characters would work out. But in the end, he ended up blocking me and closing me off because of the fears of his fan base issues and current backlash that he gets from both, let's say, his fan base and the internet. Because he's not a fan of meme culture, right? Not as much as I am. He would rather prefer to draw things his own way than to just have to go off of what other people think. Now, before you comment anything, it is absolutely okay to be disappointed in me. You don't have to sugarcoat anything. If my hyperfixations bother you, it's fine. I'm autistic, but just do me a favor and be real, alright? Now, I remember adding a quote from Jim Carrey to a description of one of my artworks that talked about what it means to change yourself by sacrificing something you love in order to get the best version of yourself. Because there's one of those things you can change and one of those things you can try to change, but you gotta choose one or gonna risk killing that chance. And I posted that 3 years ago, and it hits harder now than it did the day that I heard Jim Carrey say it. So, for example, I could solve Whygena's whole content issue through fan art, but apparently the steps needed to grow Reggie as a character are harder than one might think, which is probably why I have to move on, even though it doesn't feel right to me. I've learned that solving someone else's problem is a poisonous way of thinking, but then again, that is not a healthy way at all to think of it either. Like, if you think helping someone is a bad idea, that's not the worst option to do. It is okay to help people, all right? It's okay to be, kind of give people advice, be there, stick with them by their side. However, I believe my purpose now is just having guilty pleasure, that is Reggie, is just to escape from the pain. And that's just no way to live. I can't just go around making promises I can't keep either, so. But if it does define my maturity, just know that now I genuinely believe that working on my own things is the best way to go. Everyone tells me that I'm going to make it one day and that I'll get all that I ever wanted in the world. And you know what? I believe you. I believe each and every one of your honest responses. And I'll continue to work if we just all have, a moment to feel all right. And that is way better than having to worry about moving on in general. But I won't just do it right now, however. I won't just make original content right now. I won't do it just for the sake of doing it. Like, it's always going to take a while to get exactly what I wanted, and that has been an ongoing obstacle that I've had in my way in order for me to draw what I wanted. Like, literally whatever I want is like time and building up off my dream to try to get to there. It's just so difficult. Like, my dream of being a mangaka and both wanting for me and Reggie to leave a better impact on the world is just going to come at a heavy price. But if it's worth it, then nothing can stop me. I've already reached like a hypothetical goal last year, like a fraction of 1,000 watches on DeviantArt. But it was only hypothetical and I didn't actually want a fraction. I just wanted at least halfway. But still, it's good enough progress. So I'm going to try to double the amount of artwork I made this year somehow, just to see if I can prove to y'all that maybe, just maybe, I was right all along. I'm not saying that I am right, I'm not saying that I'm not, but it is at least one of the two, alright? You can't deny for the fact that, look, if I'm right about something about meme culture, just don't say I didn't warn you. I'm just saying. But here it is. So, moral of the story, if no one believes in you, try to believe in yourself. This is going to sound very repetitive if you heard this many times before, but There are many people who have been in the same situation that you're in, but eventually they managed to come on top. And they did it by believing themselves when no one else could. So yeah, thanks for